Good morning. So, we're here to talk today about the elephant in the room. I'm recording this on May 27th, 2024, and within the last 5 days, we have had some amazing energies move into Gemini. We've got the Sun, Venus, and Jupiter all in Gemini. Beautiful energy, expansive, communicative, curious, wonderful energies. Jupiter is in Gemini for the next year. But what I've been moving through is the Mars and Aries energy. And the elephant in the room this week is Chiron moving into the mix with Mars and Aries this week. And it's bringing up quite a bit of inner masculine healing. That's kind of, for me personally, it's been a challenge, and I've noticed it in my videos, and in my private readings. The Mars and Aries energy coming up, the frustration and the discouragement of like, aren't you getting it yet? And I certainly don't intend to belittle anybody. So I've been trying to be very aware of the energy moving through me. So I'm just going to read from my notes because I feel that that's the most clear way I can I can discuss this. So you're going to hear it's quite windy here. On top of the X class solar flare we had in the middle of the night, high solar winds. We've got storms coming, so I'm hoping to get this recorded and at least partially uploaded before the storms hit. I don't know. So let's talk about it. Of course, Jupiter, Sun, Venus, all in Gemini. Mental clarity coming in, uniting the head and the heart, clarifying your direction for you. So the key there, with all that's going on and with what's happening this week. Okay, that was a dud. You might hear some fireworks going off as well. I heard one just go off and it didn't explode, so that's a good thing. That would have scared the shit out of me. Although I love fireworks. All right, just reading from my notes. Yeah, try not to get distracted with all the Gemini energy. Your thoughts can be pulled in many different directions. So, again, just reading. Stay in your heart because Chiron will be highlighting wounds left unhealed this week, especially in the masculine aspect of your energy. We all have, I feel like everyone on YouTube says this over and over again, we all have inner masculine and feminine energies. This, yes, could be going on if you're a twin flame, in your outer masculine. I am going to tap in with the cards for the divine masculine energy once I'm done with this. All right, we'll be highlighting wounds left unhealed this week. It could make us feel stuck or blocked, and that's because first we must pull up from the roots that which aligned us with what we don't want, with the exact opposite of what our direction is. And the channeled message is lies to ourselves are being illuminated. So, wounds, the the masculine energy, same wounds as the feminine energy. We've been through this already. If you haven't, you're probably going through it now. Feminine energies, we're feeling unwanted, unloved. Well, the masculine energy is the wounds being illuminated are wounds of unwantedness, feeling unloved, feeling unappreciated or underappreciated, feeling unworthy of such a divine love and the divine blessings that their soul knows they're meant to come here to experience, but the ego is just, it's just too wounded right now. But that's, that's being cleared. They feel, again, I said, they feel they don't deserve the blessings of the divine love, especially the divine love the divine feminine offers them. So this is not specific to divine or twin flames, because, like I said, we all have the masculine and feminine energies within us. But if you're on that journey of a twin flame, take notes, put a pin in all of this. Divine feminines, you certainly can relate, right? So, the masculine energy, they don't trust real love. The divine masculine doesn't trust real love. They believe the divine feminine will only hurt them and leave them because they've hurt them and left them in the past. I'm going to be glitching through all of this. My energy levels are, even though I'm being challenged with this energy, I'm I'm elevating quite quickly. So I'm glitching everything. My TV, my phone, everything I touched. So I've noticed that in my videos lately, and then with the solar activity that, cosmic activity, solar flares, all that, it's also um, giving us a lot of glitches on my videos. So also, I've got it closer to me. That doesn't help the situation. Um, so for the divine masculines, outer divine masculines, they don't trust real love, and that's why they settle for superficial love with someone else, or they bury themselves in work just to feel something that they've convinced themselves is real love, or just real in general. All of this is being exposed right now. What's coming up for us due to all of this clearing is anger, frustration, irritation, intolerance with the lower energies and lower patterns that we see in ourselves and with others, discouragement, especially on the twin flame journey. Enter my twin flame's higher self as I heat up here. So let's just tap into that. The intolerance of lower patterning in self, we need to um, be aware of how we're talking to ourselves during that energy coming up for us. Perfect for Gemini. It's communication. How do we talk to ourselves? Oh, side note, Mercury, who rules Gemini, is moving into Gemini this weekend, June 2nd, I believe, 2nd, 3rd. So that's another. So our mental construct is going to be on, I wanted to say on fire, but I'm hearing the words going in every which way direction. So it's, yes, our consciousness is going to be expanded. Yes, our clarity is going to be illuminated. But yes, our self-defeating, limiting belief systems are going to be illuminated. Our self-talk, that's detrimental, is going to be illuminated. Um, Beliefs that um, we hung on to because we wanted them to be true, but they were ended up hurting us, that's going to be illuminated for us. There's a lot that's going to be um, coming up, and that's the end of my notes. So being distracted, I'm finding I'm really being challenged with focusing here. I'm like, I'm being drawn to the fact that my incense is burning, that there's a dog barking, that the wind is blowing, that the blinds are moving, that I'm heating up. I'm going to repeat, stay in your heart space. Stay centered. Stay centered in your knowing and your truth. Even if you are unsure of what that truth is, the one truth you can rely on all the time is you are a divine child of God, of spirit, of the universe, whatever it is that you believe in out there. You are a divine being. And you deserve the, and you are worthy of being wanted. You are wanted. You are loved. You are appreciated. You are worthy. Yeah? And of course, it wouldn't be a video in the summer without a lot more starting up. Yeah, see, there's gonna be a lot, and the intolerance. I'm trying, folks. I'm doing. No, I'm not trying. I'm really, truly working through this, one step at a time. All I ask is my next step. That's all I ask for. Just my next step. My next step is to shuffle some cards and shut the window. All right. That's the intolerance I've been dealing with. Because everybody else around me, when I'm working through all of this, I'm trying to stay focused and doing my best to stay focused, and I get outside noise. So yeah, just do your best to not let the distractions piss you off. Watch a funny movie, watch things on TV if you watch TV or your videos, things that make you laugh, just belly laugh. I love Matt Rife, man. I'm a huge Matt Rife fan. So I am constantly watching his videos because I just need a good laugh. Well, that came out quickly. All right, let's talk about the divine masculine, shall we? We got lost in space, needing direction. Yeah. I so, so understand um, why that's coming through. It is a 36, so it's a 9 card, so that's closing out a cycle. It's coming to an end. What else for the divine masculine, please? Spirit, thank you. I'm hearing that's it from that deck. Okay, I'm being asked to read it. Might be something in here that just jumps out for somebody, so sometimes in life we lose our way, perhaps falling prey to addictive behaviors, jealousy, comparison, resistance, or fear. And a lot of this is coming up really strongly, especially strongly. I mean, it's going to be coming up for everyone, but for the divine masculines and, for those in a twin flame connection, it's going to be coming up super strong for those who have been in um, a very adamant resistant mode toward spirituality, toward the twin flame journey, toward love from the divine feminine, so let's keep that in mind. This happens especially when we are up leveling and genuinely changing for the better. So all of this has got to come up and out because it cannot move. We can't move upward, higher, elevate higher, increase our frequency with it weighing us down. It's weighed us down for too long. A part of us is hiding. A part of us hiding in the vast expansiveness of space wants to sabotage our progress. That's the intolerance. That's the anger. That's the discouragement. That's the frustration, right? In the transformation process, our inner world no longer feels safe or inhabitable as we find that our thoughts and beliefs have morphed beyond recognition. I'm being drawn to this phrase, no longer feels safe. The divine masculine, the inner masculine, is what keeps us safe. It's where our security is inside of us, right? So this is saying to me that the masculine energy within us doesn't trust itself. Ooh, wow. Okay, let's keep going. Da, 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 da. You may find yourself adrift in this way right now, unable to focus or determine the next step. You might be tired and simply need to regroup and rest. When you lack direction, the first thing to do is redirect your perspective of time. Like a newborn baby who needs swaddling to feel safe, you're invited to reduce your life visioning to the next 24 hours. Yes, just ask, what's my next step? It's all you need to know. We don't need to forward project. We don't need to have a very detailed, you know, plan of, okay, like I'm being shown, remember in elementary school when we were learning how to do essays, we learned the outline. We get the you had numeral numbers, and then they had sub numbers, and then sub letters, sub categories. I hated doing those freaking things, but and that's what I'm being showed. We don't need that to be laid out. It's okay to not know what's coming, right? That's part of what we're purging here, is the feeling uncertain, the feeling unsafe in the uncertainty. Oof, I just got chills. I'll up my back on that one. Anyone can handle living in a 24-hour compartment, which allows everything to feel grounded and manageable. You get lost in space when you imagine being swallowed up in the giant vastness of the future with its, I'm gonna feeling really emotional right now, with its dark uncertainty, or reflect on how your past has held you captive in the hall of distorted, never-ending mirrors, reminding you, pardon me, hair in my mouth, um, of your mistakes and flaws, failures and losses. Take heart that the simple 24-hour container immediately banishes those two awful eternities away. You will find your energy and focus restored as you recognize that you were never lost at all. Keep it simple. Right now, conserve your energy and take care of you in basic, fundamental ways, and the world will be right again. Having some issues with the tongue and the lips and the teeth. It's like they feel like they're upside down. I had the Gemini energy gets me like this all the time. So divine masculines are, and I can surely relate to this with my inner masculine, is really doing their best to what focus on what's right in front of them. And if they don't know what's right in front of them, asking spirit, asking their higher self, asking their guides, just give me my next step. A lot of them, their next step is to rest. Just conserve your energy, regroup, call back your energy from all the directions you're being pulled in right now, especially mentally with this energy. Um, yeah, I have a feeling the storm is coming. Wow. I don't know if you can hear that on camera, but the tree across the road is like, it's a huge tree. Oh my gosh, well, all right. That was quick. I'm asking you, I didn't even ask, and you shall receive. I'm running out of space here. The holy mountain, soul calling, sacred journey, pilgrimage. Oof. You can do it, divine masculines. This is not an insurmountable feat. You've got all that you need, all that you require for this journey. It's going to feel daunting. Um, I don't know. I'm not sure if that was an orb that just flew by the camera. It made my eyes react. Um, Something did. It wasn't the smoke. It was more clear than that. Anyway, see, distractions. They're really trying to stay grounded um, through all of this. They're answering the call. And if you haven't yet, answered the call, divine masculine, um, you have a feeling that you will be. Energy rising, vitality, confidence, power, decisiveness. Yeah, you're raising your vibration by releasing all of this stuff, by purging all of this stuff, by facing it, by looking at it, by asking it, what do you want to show me? A lot of it just wants to be seen and acknowledged and then let go of. We don't have to do anything with it. Just just see it as it leads. That's it. One of my guides, I've got a young Daniel, young guide. It's like, don't let the door hit you in the ass. It's very spicy. It's like his training wheels are starting to come off. He doesn't quite know how to maneuver it. I'm so sorry, but that's damn. Oh my goodness. All right. See, I needed comic relief right there, right? It, I feel like the divine masculines, because of they're looking at what's in front of them right now, and it's like, holy shit, that's huge. That's a lot. It could feel very heavy. It could feel very daunting. Divine masculines, you have it in you. Your divine feminine has already gone through this. They've set the stage for you. They're cheering you on. They're holding space for you, and they're just loving you through this. So somebody out there who's a divine masculine needed to know that. Um, but that's not why you're doing this journey. You're doing this for yourself. I'm going to trip over my explanation here because themselves is the divine feminine. I know. Um, this isn't just for the soul's journey, the soul's path. This is for the human's path. Very interesting. This is a lot of healing for the human ego to go through. This is, like dark night of the soul, healing the distorted ego, the death of the ego, the air quotes there. But divine masculines, you're doing it. You're doing it. Keep going. This is good. This is raising your energy, your vibration. You're also being asked to do what you need to do to raise your vibration, making sure that you're whatever it is for you. Some of you will be eating cleaner. Some of you will be avoiding drugs, alcohol, any kind of things like that. We do. This is Memorial Day in the United States, so there's a lot of drinking and barbecuing and partying. And I'm not saying everybody drinks, but you know what I mean. There's a lot of celebratory energy, and um, you're being asked to be mindful of how much you celebrate. Even the people that you're around could be a little too much at a time, right? So detox, keep your space clear, keep your body clear as much as you can. Declutter the home, declutter your body, clean out a closet, clean your truck, car, whatever, you know what I mean? Just something that refreshes the energy around you and within you. All right, let's take a look at where the divine masculine is, please, Spirit. Divine Mother, Divine Father, Holy Spirit, highest self, and my divine masculine higher self. Thank you for assisting with these messages. Ace of Pentacles, Three of Wands. I'm being asked to no spread, just pull cards. I will read through them in a moment. Ooh, wow, flew out. Hermit. Yeah, taking some rest for some of you. Definitely. It's been a heavy load to carry. You know, that's a big freaking pentacle. It's a big responsibility, he's saying. I know I've manifested this. I know it's part of my journey, but I'm learning a lot about myself. I'm learning a lot about this journey. I apologize. My window is cracked like this much. Just mowing the front yard. I'm trying to lean closer to the camera. I'm glad I have it set up the way I've got it today, instead of on my other stand. So it would be farther away from me then. What else for the Divine Masculine? King of Pentacles. I'm being shown a Divine Masculine, not seeing things, but a Divine Masculine nurturing themselves, soaking in a bathtub. Very interesting. You know, Divine Feminine would be the Queen of Pentacles, self-nurturing, taking care of themselves, um, and others. And this is the Divine Masculine taking care of themselves. So, and yeah, I can relate to that too, because all of this that's coming up, it's all here. It's all here. There's some in the heart space, but the majority of it is all mental. It's with the Gemini energy for sure. I'm hearing clearing clearing where we've been at war with ourselves. That hasn't come out here. That was just somebody's divine masculine, or my divine masculine speaking for the collective. Clearing where we've been at war with ourselves. Talk to me a little bit more about that, please. Six of Swords, moving away from that. Yep. We see the journey now. Yes. They've received the downloads from the divine. They've received. I'm here. Okay. For some divine feminines, they want you to know that you may be receiving word from your divine masculine. Small word, not a grand gesture right at the moment. They're moving toward communication. Right now, they may be testing the waters. A little bit, a little bit of communication. That could be telepathically, that could be in dream state. I feel for many of them, they're still working on opening their hearts to this communication, because they're still discovering what the truth is for themselves. Because with all this purging purging that's going on, um, I'm getting the judgment energy, needing to reconcile with everything that's coming up for them. I feel that this came through recently in maybe the last divine masculine energy reading, that um, they're needing to reconcile with how they treated the divine feminine, their own inner feminine, but the outer twin flame, their counterpart, themselves in another body. Um, I feel like they are being very humbled right now. The King of Pentacles is saying, I'm very humbled. I'm humbled for how much the divine feminine has held space for me. Pentacles is feminine energy. Divine feminine has held this space for them, even while moving through their own um, healing and purging of the divine or the masculine and the feminine energies within themselves. I'm really tripping over my words with saying divine masculine instead of masculine, and vice versa. So, um, I hope you know what I mean. Inner energy is masculine, feminine. Outer is divine, masculine, divine, feminine. Now that we got that out of the way, um, yeah, Tower in the reverse. I'm hearing relief. Relief is coming. Relief is coming. Even though this is a challenge, um, I'm being shown somebody. Oh my gosh, this is perhaps your divine masculine has had this happen in like elementary school. They were bullied and held upside down, so all their change fell out of their pocket. That's how they feel right now. They feel like everything's upside down and everything's just being shaken loose. But they're coming to a space of relief. And this energy is with Chiron um, being in conjunction with Mars and Aries. You know, Mars is happy in Aries, but it's so yeah. So it is happy to release all of these wounds and everything that's been weighing them down. It's like this kid that's being held up by the feet and all their coins. That there's matchbox cars falling out. There's rocks falling out. There's um, uh, a rabbit's foot falling out. Um, there's so much that they've held on to in their life. A picture of themselves and somebody, a mother, it looks like, just falling out of their pockets, things that they've held on to that don't have anything to do with their next step is being shaken out. And it's a relief. It may be a challenging, it may feel daunting, this mountain, because it's the holy mountain. There is such a divine blessing in this energy. Ten of Wands, yeah. Done. This is, number one, they're taking responsibility for their role in all of this, but feeling like they can't move forward. Um, Certainly done with that. Ten of Wands, done with that. I've got Nine of Swords, Three of Swords, and the Sun peeking out at the bottom of the deck here. Yeah, where they have hurt themselves, the Sun, the masculine energy, where they've hurt themselves, they're also realizing they've hurt, you know, that's how they've hurt the divine feminine too. It's like finally they're putting themselves in the divine feminine shoes and knowing how and what the divine feminine has gone through over these years, however long your journey has been. Does Even if you haven't even met your divine masculine yet, this has still been going on um, in the energetic fields, because it's part of the soul's journey, the sacred journey. Talk to me about the Hermit and the Tower in reverse, divine masculine. What have you learned? Or what are you learning? I don't, other than this little bit of arms crossed over the chest here, I'm not getting a great deal of resistance. This is self-inflicted right here. All he's got to do is move his elbows and it knocks it all down or pushes it all back. But he doesn't do it because he's afraid to get burned. So there is some resistance there. We'll talk to that in a moment. Talk to me though about this Hermit. it just King of Wands, yeah. Gaining and gaining um, inspiration to take action, um, gaining information, everything they've discovered. I feel like they've also discovered where they weren't taking action, and recognizing that, taking their power back. This is what they're learning in the hermit mode, taking their power back, understanding how they have manifested their life circumstances, maybe discovering how it all works, how the universe works, being very humbled. I for some of them, they're really being brought to their knees, really being brought to their knees here. I've been my own undoing. Wow, divine masculine, that's a powerful statement. I have been my own undoing. Okay, talk to me about the Six of Swords then. What are you doing to just talk to me about the Six of Swords? Moving moving into calmer waters. Yeah. Knight of Swords. I'm hearing there are quite a few people I need to make amends with, and I'm not wasting any time. Um, it's not just the divine feminine. It's other people. Um, so I've got one divine masculine coming through, saying, they're saying, they're recognizing what the divine feminine was trying to show them all along. Because he's pointing out, he goes, there are two riders on that horse. They know that they're not doing it alone. They know that the divine feminine is doing this with them, showing them the way to their own truth, to their, to the connection of the truth of the connection. They're saying the other people they need to make amends with, it's not necessarily where they need to speak anything, but they're clearing up a lot, even if it is, like a mental conversation with other people. That's for some of them. I'm feeling the majority of the divine masculines are taking responsibility for their role and leaving the rest to the other people. But they are recognizing that um, they haven't been doing the journey alone. That you have been behind them the whole time, guiding them, leading, or not leading them from behind. Well, you can lead from behind. You can steer them, but in the right direction, not forcing them to do anything. This has all happened in divine timing. If the divine feminine wanted to force or tried to force the divine masculine into recognizing all of these truths, then he probably ran and resisted. But this is the divine feminine behind the divine masculine, gently um, saying, just whispering, yes, yes, nice job, good job, encouraging them. So, what the divine masculine I've been hearing this a lot. I think it came through a couple months ago. I'm not quite sure, but something about setting the record straight. I just heard it again. Setting the record straight, being really crystal clear. You got two swords there, crystal clear, doing their best to stay centered, stay balanced, stay, because he's maneuvering this boat with his balance, kind of like this chariot. No oars, no reins, no nothing. The divine and this man, this character, are guiding the boat to calmer waters, right to the mountain, right toward the mountain, right? Now that this image takes on a whole new meaning for me, all of a sudden the energy shifted. It's like, no, they're bound, and they're determined. They're determined to get this done. They're determined to clear the air, to set the record straight, to do this healing. There he is on the bottom, the sun again, twice. The solar flares, everything is assisting all of this. They are being very diligent, I feel, with all that anger and frustration and maybe the sharp words that can come out, you know. Like, this wants to go very, very quickly, and this is like, no, let's just stay steady. Let's take our time. Divine is moving us. We'll do it. Just the next step. What's my next step? What's my next step? Let's take a look at this Ten of Wands. Page of Swords wants to say something as well, but let's take a look at the Ten of Wands. What are you doing sitting there, Divine Masculine? Tell me about this burden. Some may be kind of being a little hard on themselves with not seeing this sooner. Don't stay there, Divine Masculines. Raise your vibration. Get yourself out of that. Move into the higher spaces. Move into the heart space, the higher energy spaces. Ten of Cups. Yep. See what happens when you do that, when you get out of this mindset that, I've done this to myself. Look what you move into. You change the vibration. You change the energy. Woe is me. I'm just going to sit here and burn. Can't get myself out of it. Done this to myself. Might as well carry the burden. No, put the burden down. Knock it down. And pick up the other energy that's waiting for you, the divine love. So divine masculines are ending. Some of them are ending on maybe another connection, putting an end to some responsibilities. They've been, married or in another connection, another commitment that was, the responsibilities got too heavy, and they're clearing that, raising their vibration, because this divine connection is where they know they're headed. They know that that's what they came here for. They know that it is their soul calling, their sacred journey, and that's why they're on this pilgrimage. Page of Swords. What is the communication here? What's the word? What is that phrase? It's from a movie. What's the word? Hummingbird. Is that it? No. Is it? I just heard somebody say, yeah, that's it. Really? Is it? It's funny. Page of Swords. I don't need to clarify the Tower. That was really clear for me. Then we'll get some messages from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine. I'm not really going to tap into her energy, I don't feel, today. Just going to give Divine Masculine the attention. Temperance. So the good word is, I'm healing Be patient. Everything's balancing out. I can feel it. Even amongst all of this shaking out the coins, shaking out everything out of the pockets. Just saw a little mini fire truck fall out of a pocket. So, somebody likes like antique fire trucks or something like that. Um, the visuals are quite clear. It's funny. I'm healing. Be patient with me. Or thank you for being patient with me, Divine Feminine. Thank you for holding space and creating a container for me to do this. They may not specifically speak those words, but even if they send a text that says, hey, that's your cue to understand that there's been healing that's occurred. Pay attention to rainbows. I know that this has the rainbow in it, like a traditional tarot has the rainbow, but I'm still seeing it because I know the Ten of Cups from other decks. Seeing how the rainbow is a circular, which is very interesting considering if you can see clearly the rainbow does, even though you see it come off here, it's in the wings and it comes down and it comes up and comes, you can imagine it coming over here and then around again. I just watched a video yesterday, a skydiving video of what a rainbow looks like from the sky, and it was circular. Um, very, very cool for me to see. Um, and I tried to figure out how that could have been artificially manipulated, that video, and it wasn't. Um, it was a tandem jump, and they were photographing it, and I mean the one skydiving, not the guy behind her, was like, oh my gosh, and it was like, I mean, you could see it. It was a circle like that. There's something specific about that. Not quite sure what it means in this moment, but I'm sure it'll drop in when it needs to. Um, Messages for the Divine Feminine, please, from you, Divine Masculine. What do you want to say to her other than you're healing and be patient with you? Thank you. Thank you. I know this is you. You have you. I know we're not doing this alone. I have been with you. Now you're with me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Not sure about that significance. I'm noticing this, what's it called? A pelt? Fur carcass, it's here as well in the dragon's talon. Something, I'm gonna have to make a note of that. I don't know, but it's drawing my attention. What also is drawing my attention is a lot of flame, a lot of fire here. So could be, there's Ace of Cups on the bottom. Could be a lot of purification by fire for the Divine Masculines, for sure. Um, tempers flare. Tempers flare. Divine Masculine wants to say to the Divine Feminine, please don't take anything personally right now. If I'm quiet, if my words, or if I communicate and my words don't come out right, don't take it personally. Go within your own heart space, because like you taught me, Divine Feminine, that's where the truth is. Don't take anything personally. world, we are creating union in the physical. We are bringing union down from the higher realms. Things are coming full circle. Page of Cups. Oh, I love that. I'm learning to trust that you will accept my offer of love when I come, when I show up. I am planting this seed. Never realized that before. It looks like they're planting this cup. They are saying that they are also planted in this love. They know it's destined. They know. I feel like they're just recognizing the journey you've been on, Divine Feminine. I'm sorry, I didn't see this before. Thought it was raining. Just the wind still. Anything else you want to say to the Divine Feminine? Okay, he says take a deep breath. Let's take a deep breath. And buckle up. Buckle up. Oh, 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 well, that's a lot. Okay. Let's take them. See what, that's like, that's a lot, man. Oh my God. Okay. Buckle up because I am coming to set things right. I know now. Emperor, Aries. We're talking about Mars and Aries. I don't even, this might even be Mars and Aries energy. I'm not even sure. I know the truth. I am clear. Oh, I love this. They want you to know, Divine Feminine, Devil, Three of Cups, Strength, that they have learned a lot from their fidget snoring. Right over there, fidget. Um, they want you to know that they have definitely they're clearing a lot and healing a lot at this time. Some of them are clearing addictive patterns through third party situations, people, places, things, work, whatever their third party is for them. They're gaining momentum to come and approach their divine counterpart. They know that you're their yin to their yang, 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 however you say it, doesn't matter. Yeah, Four of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, or Page of Pentacles, Hangman, Ace of Wands, Six of Cups. Just for some of them, they're clearing a lot of childhood wounds and really gaining new perspectives on a lot of things from the past, which frees them up to let go. They're opening their mind to learn new things. You know, it's like the hermit. Definitely, you've got to have an open mind. They're glad that they did. They're glad that you did, because if you didn't do that, Divine Feminine, um, who knows if they would have. You know, you have set the pace for them. You have, you are their spark within them. They're feeling you move them. They know who you are. Some of them may be reminiscing on um, past moments of intimacy with you, Divine Feminine. So with that, I'm definitely feeling a Kundalini um, rise with them. So it's like they're getting hit in all directions. It's not just their Kundalini, not just their purging all these, you know, self-limiting beliefs and everything, lies that they've been telling themselves about who they are, or who they should be, or what they should do, and it's not just, it's everything. Everything is being shaken out. Everything. I want to be shaking it out like that. Everything's being shaken out. Where did this come from? Oh my gosh. So I picked up, I don't even know where these came from. I picked up the tower, which I've picked up before in this video. I know this is running long, so I hope you're still with me. And underneath the tower, you kidding me? I don't know when they fell out. The Empress, Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles. Underneath the tower. I'm hearing when this shakes out, because this is all shaken up, you're more visible to them, divine feminine. I gotta sneeze. No. No, 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 no. Tickling and everything. You become visible. I'm flabbergasted that these cards were underneath. How do they even get underneath the card? I'm dumbfounded. They know they've got to make a decision, and they are making a decision. No longer staying in hiding. No longer putting too much on their plate. It's like finally the Empress becomes part of their next step. Oh my gosh. My mind is blown. How did that get under the tower? 3 cards. You'd think I'd notice that. Anything else in here? So, underneath all of this stuff that's being shaken out, they are discovering not only you and the journey you've been on, and how conflicting and this has been, and how much they've been procrastinating, but their own feminine energy finally is front and center. They're coming into balance. They're coming into balance. They're coming into inner union, and then outer union comes. But this is important for this to happen first, divine feminine. You know that because you're already in inner union, whether you're still purging this or not. My mind's blown about it. Like, how? You know what? Spirit's like, don't even question us, man. Don't you know that? Final messages. I've got 2 blended decks here. I've got the 22 Archangels Oracle and the Divine Masters Oracle, both by Kyle Gray, blended here. They have been made to work together. So let's see who wants to come out. Spiritual force field, protective light is surrounding you. You are safe. Yeah, discovering, this is where the divine masculine energy hasn't felt safe. Hasn't felt safe to explore themselves, to open themselves up to love. Now they can. Ishtar, inner learnings. Follow your heart, truth prevails. Amethyst metamorphosis. You are in a vortex of deep transformation. Surrender to the process that's unfolding. Yep, just surrender and flow. Take, just ask for the next step. Nothing less, nothing more. Isis, reclaiming magic. Call back your power and what is rightfully yours. Absolutely. I feel that that's what we're all doing. Whether it's your inner masculine or your outer masculine. I do have a really strong feminine energy on the table, though, with those last three cards. We've got Venus in Gemini. It's the divine feminine, holding the light, holding the space. Anything else, Spirit? One more I'm hearing from, yeah? One more. How about one for the connection between the outer divine masculine and divine feminine, please? One more, please. Show me clearly. The reason why I'm hearing, the reason why this is feels like the ego is getting louder, that's getting more challenging as we purge these energies, is because physical union is getting so stinking close. The ego's fighting to let go of all of this, fighting to hold on to it. And but it's funny because I'm seeing it like drip right through. I'm seeing like the devil energy, and it's just dripping through their fingers. They can't hold it. It's not, divine love is not something that can be contained. It's an energy of being. It's an essence. You can't put it in a box. You can't tie it up. You can't bind it in any way, shape, or form. It is ever flowing. The distorted ego is becoming obsolete. I like that. One more. Show me clearly, please. For the connection. I got a lot to say, but what fell down here? Can we? One, please. One for the connection. Thank you. Come here. Michael and Faith. They're two of my guides. Spiritual calling, divine protection, breakthrough moment. So we've got protective light here. We are definitely protected and being guided by the divine Archangel Michael and his counterpart Faith. If they're two of your guides, like they are mine, just know that they are guiding you and protecting you through this. They are guiding your union, inner and outer. They're guiding and protecting your union, your divine masculine, all of it. Imagine a blue orb just around your union and around you and your divine counterpart, and know that it is so. Breakthrough moment. Things are about to be they are being shaken up. A lot of breakthroughs, a lot of aha moments, a lot of clarity, a lot of truth coming through. I'm going to leave it there. I didn't expect to be over an hour, but it is what it is, right? So I'm going to leave it. Thank you so much for joining me. Oh my goodness. Be gentle with yourselves, yeah? This has not been an easy road, but you're doing it. Just remember, one step at a time. One step at a time. One step at a time. I don't know why they have me repeat it 3 times, but, well, yeah, I do. Okay. I love you. I'll see ya.